Okay, we just got done watching the video about AI and how it's helping us to um, actually produce signups for those people that have any challenges with that. So right now the price point is about $50 per signup. You can buy one signup for 50 or two signups for 100. Just click on the buy now button on the banner in the back office in order to do that for any of you that would like to just have paid signups. So that's what currently that's the current guarantee that we're putting out there is if you've already made a purchase, then your $50 purchase is guaranteeing you one sign up. If you've made a purchase of $100, that's guaranteeing you a sign up, two signups. Okay, so everybody that has orders in, that's what's coming. It's coming shortly. We just ran a campaign today, kicking it off. The video was just barely produced yesterday. Okay, so like we just watched, and basically it summarizes the whole system in less than 5 minutes of how pool funding works and how AI can help those people concerned about having to get referrals. So some people come in are presented with opportunities where they got to build a team. They shy away from them because they don't see themselves as having the capacity for some reason to recruit or to go find referrals on their own. So thank God for the AI coming out, and it's going to do that for you. So basically, we drive traffic into a system with AI attached to it, and then AI will guide the person from there all the way through the onboarding process and everything, and then we'll connect the new referral up to their sponsor right at the after they've signed up. So like day one gets done, and then we work on connecting the referral with their sponsor at that point. Okay, so it's a beautiful thing, very exciting. And for those of you that are happen to be guests at this point, you're catching us at probably at an excellent pivot point, um, where um, you're catching us probably at the key turning point for what we're doing because our offer is so strong. It was just a matter of helping those people build that small team. Doesn't take a large team. A lot of other things, a lot of other opportunities. You have to build a gigantic team in order to enjoy the benefits of a large income with them. And with us, you'll get funding like $1 million a year just off of 4 referrals as you scale from a starter pool all the way up to the $1,000 pool. So it's more about relationships than transactions. And that's the future of what we're doing. Okay, so let me go ahead and open up this segment now to comments or questions, or this would be the interactive portion of our opportunity meeting today. So feel free to unmute, and we'll take it from there. All right, go ahead,
Hey,
Paul. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Very exciting news about the new project, the new marketing system. So you didn't mention whether the guarantees would be for the $1 or the $10 pool. Is it either or both or
It's the $10 pool, so we're not even
perfect?
offering. We're not even when they go through the onboarding process, they're not even giving an option. It's the $10 pool, right?
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
They're going to come in for that, but they're not going to come in with sub accounts and all that. They're just going to come in with one account. So, and the whole idea is to speed up the growth so that there's really no need for sub accounts, right? So,
Thank you.
all right, great question. Go ahead, Scott. So I believe you're in Thailand. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. So that doesn't include if you've purchased already for the pool match me.
It does include if you paid $100 and Pool Match Me will give you two $10 pool signups for we're you're covered. So
Well,
Oh,
that's
I see.
great. That's great.
wherever you have supported this, you have guaranteed signups coming. So if you spent $50, you got one coming. If you spent $100, regardless if it was leads done for you or Pool Match Me, you know, we're going to make sure that you get two signups. In the case of anybody participating in Pool Match Me, they're going to get two signups guaranteed. Okay, in the $10 pool.
That's great.
There you go.
I'd rather be in a $10 pool anyway.
Get paid in $10 bills instead of $1 bills, right? It's a better starter
Yeah,
pool.
for sure.
All right. So we got another hand up
Okay.
from Vic Theory. Hello, Vic. How are you? You can go ahead and unmute.
Sorry about that. Okay, so my question is regarding I have I put the $100 in,
Yes.
so I'm entitled to two. Is there a way to arrange the timing on that? I've got an incredibly heavy schedule coming up for the next 2 or 3 weeks, and I would rather be on the delayed list. Now,
Well, how about that? Okay.
yeah,
Let's just talk one-on-one. You can reach out to me one-on-one. We can sort that
okay,
out. But
thanks.
yeah. Yeah, we'd have to basically take you off the rotator.
Yeah, we're
So
going on vacation, and you don't want to do that in a 3 week vacation when you're. So thank you very much.
you're welcome. Well, here's the one thing you need to know, that part of the process of onboarding a person through the automated system, it drives them right into a community platform that's new. It's not Telegram, it's another one, but we'll spend more time talking about that when that's a little bit more structured the way I want it to be. But it's going to be shortly, and then the support can come from there. As you know, Vic, you've seen our community, how supportive it is of people that aren't necessarily their team or their referrals. So we help each other, right? So keep that in mind. It's not like it's not like it's going to take a lot of time. AI is really going to be kind of the driver here, you know. So, but yeah,
If we can't do it, if we, excuse me, I'll continue. If we can't do it, I'm happy to give it to my referral. I don't have a problem with that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
okay,
mean, we can't we can do anything, so we can do it. I'm just saying that
I know.
you may be thinking it's going to take more time than it will actually take. So I'm just
Okay,
if that's just a misunderstanding, we can clear that up. But we can make it work, whatever works for you. No problem.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So let me check the chat here. We do have Karen, who is a guest here. So far, she's been a little bit quiet, but hopefully, we're not going too fast for you, Karen, because um, I don't know. Are we going too fast, Karen? Just a yes or no on that one. Are we going too fast on what our opportunity is all about? Did you know anything about us before? Going too fast. Okay. All right. So this is a great chance for us to interact. If you just want to do it by chat, that's okay. You don't have to unmute. You can just type your question in. Yeah, what is it that you're looking for, Karen? We do provide funding that you don't have to pay back. We do it through a system. We use the market as the way to fund the system. So we're pulling money out of the market, like
Which market?
that the crypto market currently, but that can be expanded into other markets later. But we have a couple of currencies. One of our currencies recently had an all-time high of $300,000 per coin, much higher than Bitcoin. And the reason why the price is so high is so that we get the maximum leverage as we sell little bits of it, and then we take that and distribute that to our newest members. So our newest members that don't have any referrals, that are just getting started, they get some relief. It's on a rotation. They get some relief every time their thing completes a full rotation. Everybody that's new, that doesn't have any that's in the unqualified status, they're gonna get some help. That's unusual because most opportunities don't do that. Okay. All right, let me take Hunter. Hunter, you got your hand up. Our host today. Thank you for hosting today, Hunter.
No problem. All right, my question is the guaranteed sign-up system available globally to all members, or is that US focused for now?
It's US focused, which that's what most people around the world seem to want anyway. They'd much rather have their referrals be in the US. In most cases, but that can be expanded later, right? But at this stage, uh, you know, a lot of the traffic, people that provide traffic on the internet, those providers, they're US based. Most of them are.
Right. So I could probably put $100 in to get to sign up since I'm in Panama, but those would be from the US.
Yeah, right.
That makes
So,
sense.
so thank goodness for things like Messenger and Telegram and things like that. WhatsApp, you can communicate with anybody around the world without having a long distance bill. So
Oh, yes. Thank you.
it's a great world that we're in right now, with the technology supporting us. All right,
Absolutely.
back to you, Paul. Paul's in the
Yeah,
UK.
thank you. Yeah, I've got 3 or 4 people in my team who are going to be very excited by this news, and they'll want to know just how quickly it's going to come into play. And
It's now.
uh,
We're driving traffic now.
fantastic.
So far, we feel good about the click-throughs that we already gotten so far. So we're using just small budgets right now to just see what can a small budget. So I think we spent something like $10 so far on 1,100 clicks. So
Wow.
imagine getting 1,100 people to go look at your page, right?
Yeah, incredible.
So yeah, so basically the centerpiece of the page is that video that we just showed you. And I think that's going to be basically, if you're going to go out there as an individual and share this with your friends, your family, or whatever, show them that video, right? And say you should jump on this thing, because even if you can't recruit yourself out of a wet paper bag, this is the solution, right? It's an all-in-one solution, right?
It's going to appeal to people who've never come into this kind of industry before. It's just an open door to success, basically.
Here's the bottom line, is that I know that people have two needs. Okay, that's why I started pool funding in the first place. Need number one, people need funding. Okay, they've been choked out. Civilization has choked out the regular people. And the regular people is like, let's just say that's the 90% out there, right? 90% of people breathing oxygen. Those are the regular people. And they've been choked out one way or another, where access to funding, traditional, conventional funding, is really hard to come by, especially funding that you don't have to pay back, such as grants and some of these other things that you hear about, angel investors. Really, really, I mean, it's like threading a needle, so most people couldn't do it. Maybe the 10% at the top of the socioeconomic ladder could, but the 90% below it, they don't know how to thread that needle, to get funding, that they don't have to pay back. So that leaves 90% of the world population out. They don't have they don't have enough money to to do the things that they want to do. Okay. Some people, they need a new car, right? They're in desperate need for a new car, but they don't have the funding to even make it happen. So the offer of providing funding that you don't have to pay back, that is a solution. And the fact that it's delivered a piece at a time every day, proportionate to your contribution to our pool, well, then that's pretty fair, setup, if you ask me. Now, the second thing is the fact that people get paid every day. That's a huge need in the world. I mean, back to the regular person finds himself having great challenges every ending of a pay period. So however often they get paid by whatever they're getting paid by, whatever company or whatever that might be. Usually, a number of days or maybe even a week or so could be a real struggle for these people, as we're in a high inflationary environment right now, and they're talking about it could get worse. The money's not stretching like it used to. One little hiccup can throw you out of balance, like car breaks down or medical bill or something like that wasn't expected. These things are throwing people off. And the fact that you can have something coming in every single day to bring relief, right? And this is what people are desperate need for. So we know we're providing two of the greatest needs: funding you don't have to pay back, and it comes in daily. So that being the pool funding offer, in order to access the offer, you have to build a team. And some of you have done great building a team. Okay. Others of you, it's been a challenge. But now that we have a system where you can just buy the referrals, that's the hardest part of building a team, is actually finding the people to be on the team, right? So with our system, we can drive traffic into AI. AI can then sort them out, and those that want to sign up, and then people can literally just purchase a sign up. That solves that problem that anybody has, that difficulty building a team. So we should be able to grow very, very fast as a result of this. And then as people, are purchasing, guess what happens? You make a $50 purchase. Most of that $50 is going to go buy traffic, right? You make a $100 purchase, most of that's going to go pay for traffic, right? And that just feeds the system where we're building more and more and more traffic. So just think about it. If $10 can buy us 1,100 clicks in a day, right? Imagine what $10,000 every day would do, right? In traffic, and how explosive that would be to the growth of our community, right? How exciting that would be, right?
Incredible. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. So we know that we have a strong offer. We just got to get people in front of it. And then it's going to catch a buzz all on its own. It'll catch fire.
Aisha, Karen's just jumping in the chat there about the crypto
I don't
side of
understand
things.
the crypto part. I hear sign up is all. Okay. All right. Very good. So you must be completely new to crypto, that based on the way you formed that sentence there. So don't be afraid of crypto. Crypto is just another form of payment. Okay. So it's if you've ever used anything like any kind of on your phone, transferring money from here to there, it's just a process, right? We got to learn the crypto process, what it is. We are circulating a coin called USDT. Okay. So you're paid in USDT, and that's what's circulating within our system. USDT is what they call stable coin. Okay. So it's not, you can use like a credit card or a debit card to purchase, the coin. Okay. So that you have an operating budget. It doesn't take much. It's just a small operating budget. Right now we're testing $100 operating budget, just to let you know how we're kind of kicking it off right now. So we might start with $100 operating budget, and that kind of gets you into an account where you start making the $10 payments, and then bring a couple of people in, get qualified. And then from there you'll start receiving positive cash flow into your wallet. And then converting your digital USDT coins back into paper dollars, very easy to do. Just it connects like to a bank account or whatever. Some people connect it up to a Visa or MasterCard, but it's just connecting it. So USDT, we didn't create USDT. USDT is something that's been around long time. And I would say, of all the digital currencies in the world, USDT is by far the most popular, the most used, the most widely accepted, it's strong. Okay. It's bigger than Bitcoin. Okay. Now, unlike Bitcoin's going up and down in price like crazy, and people are a little concerned about that. So they don't want to be a part of something because they're afraid of what they might get paid a certain amount, and then the price of the coin goes down, and then they lose their money. This is a concern that people have when they hear crypto, when they hear the word crypto. This is the fear that comes into play. You have to have no fear when it comes to USDT, because the price doesn't go up and the price doesn't go down. One USDT coin is always going to be equal to one paper dollar. That will never change. And the best part about that is it's not just a statement that that's the case. It's actually 100% backed by paper dollars. So for every coin circulating digitally, there are some paper dollars, if you will, set aside that cover it 100%. So that's how you're paid. So now, when it comes to making your monthly payment, then you have to purchase our coin, which is called PFB. And PFB gives us the leverage that we need in order to help the newest members in our community. Okay. So let's say you join us, then you'd be a new member. You'd be someone we want to help. So the idea is that you get some relief as what we say that the pool goes through a rotation. So basically, everybody in the pool, all the people in the pool are what we call the unqualified. Okay, so if you're in the pool, it means you're unqualified. Okay, if you have 2 referrals and you went through the 3-day qualifying process with those 3 referrals already, you are qualified. You're no longer in the pool. So the people in the pool are the unqualified, typically the new people. That's rotating, regularly. Okay, it doesn't do a full cycle in one 24-hour period, but it does it regularly. Okay, where you're getting the new people do get payments, even if they have no referrals, even if they have no sales or whatever. They've done nothing, and they're getting paid. Right? How many of you here that are members have been in the pool and have been paid multiple times over and over and over again by the pool on an account that has no referrals? How many of that happened to here?
I have.
Me.
I have. Yeah.
I
Everybody.
Yeah,
Okay. So 100%. So if you're new, you'll get relief. That's unusual because most opportunities don't provide any relief at all to the new members. They just say, go get qualified, and then you'll start making money. But with pool funding, we say, well, we can help you out a little bit while you're getting qualified. But getting qualified is only just two. And if you need to, spend $100 and get two. And hopefully we'll get this thing going. So we know how much traffic to purchase to pound out, signups as fast as people can pay for them. Imagine that. That's really the goal here. Imagine paying for something and receiving it within a day of paying for it. That would be nice, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what I want to do. Okay. Now, can we start that way? Of course not. We're measuring things, right? This is the kickoff, right? So we're gonna warm up, but that's the direction we're going, guys. Okay. All right. And is there another question about crypto that you would like to clarify your concern or question, like you don't understand the crypto part? Did I cover that good enough, or you still got questions regarding crypto, Karen?
No, I understand crypto extremely well, and I
Oh,
understand stock market because I sell, okay?
oh,
But
okay.
I don't get this PFB leverage part. So, you
Ah,
know, I mean, I sell stocks and stuff like that, but when you're talking PFB leverage, I know USDT, I can Ethereum, I mean, up the wazoo, whatever.
good.
So you tie in this PFB, FB, and leverage, and that's just
So
I don't
like
get it. I've been
anything in
in
the
enough.
market is based on supply and demand, right?
Correct. It's
Okay.
called price.
Yeah. So basically, we regulate the supply so that it's extreme, and I'm going to underline the word extreme. It's extremely, small supply. We have a very small supply circulating, even though PFP is technically 1 million coins, but not all 1 million coins are circulating. Very few of those 1 million coins are circulating, just enough because we're working towards achieving a higher price. Our next price target, by the way, is $500,000 per coin. Okay. The reason we want the higher price is because we want to get the highest possible price and to a point where we can then stabilize at that higher price. And then when we go to sell, we have we've accumulated a lot of leverage from the point of where we started. Like, give me a clear example. Back in June, the price of PFB at the end of June, the price of no, I take that back. At the end of May, the price of PFB was $16,000 per coin, and it was well over $200,000 a month later. Okay, so price shot up there. The tight supply and with the demand that came in to purchase the coin, and then everybody needs the coin. They have to have the coin in order to pay the pool access fee. So you got to purchase it for that purpose. So people refer to that as a utility coin. So the utility is access to the $10 pool. You got to pay a $10 monthly fee in PFP, and that puts positive buying pressure on the coin with a very tight circulating supply. That it pushes the coin up quite a bit. Yeah. Like right now, I think if you put $100 in, the price will probably shoot up $5,000. That's how tight it is. So it's right now we're just working towards hitting price targets. The next target is 500,000, and then we want to create price stability as our membership gets really moving and growing much faster, and we have the frequency of people purchasing because they need to have it in order to participate. They have to buy at least $10 minimum every month. Then that creates frequency, and that frequency actually has more impact on the price than actually the quantity of what someone does. So we'll hit price stability probably in December of this year. So that's what we're anticipating, is that we have a coin for the $1 pool. We have a coin for the $10 pool. And we also have a coin for the $100 pool when we open that up shortly. But we expect the $1 and the $10 coins, we expect those pools to have price stability in those currencies by December, meaning that if someone sold everything, it wouldn't make the price go down that much. But price would be way up there, hundreds of thousands of dollars. That add more clarity?
Yeah, we're getting there. So
Okay.
it's tied into
Okay. Go ahead.
so your coin is the PFB or
Yeah,
a coin.
PFB. Do you know how to look up a contract address? I can give you the contract address. You're welcome to look at it if you would like to.
Yeah, I'll look at it. What is it?
Yeah, let me grab it real quick.
And that's tied into paying out through USDT, in other words.
Yeah, so what we do is we sell little bits of it, every day to help out our newest members. And the faster we're growing, the more we can sell every day. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
everything's kind of proportionate. All right. So I'm going to send you the contract address for PFB right now. I'll just put that in the chat here on Zoom.
Yeah, just like we shoot up Microsoft so I can sell it and pay the employees.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what Fortune 500 companies do. They sell their own stock, right? And then they
Well,
cover.
I know that's why I didn't understand this. And you don't say that, and maybe people don't get it, but that's the only thing that was like, look, I sell this crap all the time. So it's like, well, you know, what the hell is this thing?
Yeah. So
So,
so basically, look at it like this. The system is run on USDT. Okay, so that's how you're paid, right? And we're
right.
not we're not we're not saying that you have to invest anything into our coin, but you will need to purchase a little bit of it every month in order to participate in the pool, right? So you have to have it. It's like a game coin, right? You've got to buy the game gold on the market, right? In order to play the game using the gold, right? The digital gold for the game. Same thing here. We have a monthly access fee. In order to pay that, do that. So basically, it's not too big of a concern for the members, other than it's a nice thing to know that we do this to help the new members, that we actually do sell off a little bit every day so we can help the newest members, and that helps circulate. Everything is about circulation, right? The principle that we're applying here is called the velocity of money. So we've tapped into the velocity of money as a principle, but we do it in a closed loop financial system. And so money is circulating, and that's what gives us kind of energy and power to pump money out of the market. So that is our intent: pull money out of the market, and then that helps our pool to grow faster, because even the new members are getting some financial encouragement, to hang in there while they're getting qualified.
So where's this address typed into? This is phone numbers.
Oh, I thought I sent it to everyone. You guys see the address? I put it I put it into the
Yeah,
chat.
it's in the chat.
Yeah, it's there. It's in
Oh,
Yeah,
Zoom chat.
yeah, I see it, but where do you type it into?
oh, I mean, you could put that address in the charts, or you can put it into it's a BSC scan. Okay. So
You've done it before online. Can you do it today? It's
Or is that not a good time right now?
I'm not sure right now, but anyway, just
Right.
just go ahead and you can take that and put it into like BSC scanner. Familiar with that? The Binance Smart Chain. This is
Yeah.
it's a Binance
Yeah.
coin token on the
Right.
Binance Smart Chain.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay, good. All right. Well, I'm glad it looks like if your name's Karen, you're pretty smart. So we got two of you here. And Karen Stoyles, she's a really smart lady, and we've been really, happy to have her part of this for a while now. And so yeah, nice to meet you, Karen, the new Karen. And you've got experience in the market. That's fantastic. Okay, I hope you understood the scaling aspect, because that's really the concept behind pool funding is less to do about crypto and more to do with scaling. It's a system to scale your way up. Start small and with low risk, and then build off of that just by growing a team and taking advantage of the whole system. The system is designed. There's several leverage points, and we're taking advantage of leverage in every category. So that's the main point of pool funding, is moving from pool to pool to pool with the same four people. And then that's how you get to where you want to go. And then underneath that is the whole community supporting all of that. The more people we have in the pool, the more we can pull out of the market every day. I look forward to the day when we can pull $1 million out without impacting the price that much. Imagine pulling out $1 million every day, distributing that, $10 pool with the people that are there. That's where we're heading when we get big enough. All right, Paul Thompson, you got your hand up. Back to the UK.
Yeah, thanks. I just want to kind of clear up an element of ignorance that I have in my own understanding of things. And it's a slightly technical question, might not mean a lot to a lot of people. I'm just curious whether BNB is an ERC20 coin, ERC20 token.
No, it's on
ERC
its own
is
separate chain.
Ethereum, right? So
Yeah,
BNB is its own chain, right? So ERC is the Ethereum chain.
right.
So you're getting down to really technical stuff, but there's ERC for Ethereum, there's BEP, or yeah, yeah, BEP, BEP is for Binance, right?
Okay, so they're two completely different tokens. They're not related.
Well, they function similarly, right? But they are separate chains, right? So what happens on one chain is not recorded on the other chain, and vice versa. They have their own organic growth. The chain is, so the operation is similar, but they don't report to each other.
Understood. But they're based on Ethereum. Both are based on Ethereum.
It's based on basically how did Binance get started? Binance cloned or copied Ethereum way back in the day, you know.
Right.
But since then, they've done further development, which makes it now it's really got some features that Ethereum doesn't have, right? So, and that's why it's faster than Ethereum. That's why it's cheaper than Ethereum,
Mm,
and that's why we selected it as the right chain to be in. And also they happen to be the world's largest crypto exchange, Binance, right? So they're
mm,
they're the big dog. So
right.
just figure to go with the most popular choice, because when it comes to USDT, there are different flavors. There's the Ethereum flavor of USDT, there's the Binance flavor of USDT, there's the Tron, the Avalanche. There's a whole bunch of different chains that they're all USDT, but they're just different flavors of that coin. That makes sense. And
Get it.
so, but they're different chains, and you can't send an Ethereum USDT over to a Binance chain because it won't recognize it. It won't,
Right.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. So the real technical stuff you got in there is ERC20, BEP20. These are the different chains. It's just code for the different chain. But yeah, there's the Binance chain, the Ethereum chain. And what's great about both of them is the fact that built into the concept of both of these chains is smart contract, which the original crypto Bitcoin, they're still kind of, they haven't quite developed a layer of that's solid when it comes to smart contracts. But smart contract is really probably the biggest utility of both Ethereum and Binance and anything that's like that. So I think most coins in the future are going to be more smart contract based. It doesn't make sense to copy something like Bitcoin.
Mhm.
Bitcoin, it takes 10 minutes for it to confirm, and that's just one confirmation. You usually need three of them for it to be a valid transaction, and that could take a minimum of like a half an hour, minimum.
Mhm.
I've had Bitcoin transactions that have taken over a week,
Right.
to get to be confirmed when they had a backlog, So I like the whole
Wow, I thought it was me.
what's that?
I thought it was just me who's had that problem a time or two.
Well, I've been with Bitcoin. I started with Bitcoin back in 2013. That was my first exposure. And I was using it as a payment system for the operation I was doing at the time. When I first got acquainted with it, I plugged it right into what I was doing as a way to, you could pay me in Bitcoin, back in 2013. Um, but yeah, but I've seen some real horror, like it's really like a nail biter when you need something to be confirmed, and it's taking a week for it to do that because of a backlog. And the way that the smart contract is designed, it yeah, it doesn't experience those heavy backlogs like that. It can, like a tree, can branch out in 1,000 directions all at the same time. It doesn't get backlogged. Or if there is a backlog, it's usually short, very temporary. There is periods of time when there's great traffic and the network has to catch up to the traffic. But um, yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff with Bitcoin. So yeah, um, well, we started back in November of last year with the USDT on the Binance, and so that's our starting point. Super technical stuff today. All right. Um, I know you're all excited about being able to buy signups and having AI do all the work for you. It's going to do the onboarding and everything. So that's an exciting part of what we're doing now. And we're going to see probably by this time next week, we'll probably have a lot more to report on how that's going. But expectations are very high because buying traffic, it's not hard to do. So we're establishing those relationships right now on people that provide traffic.
Ace,
Yes, Scott.
based on what you're saying regarding this new AI and the $10 pool, does that mean possibly at some point you're going to scrap the $1 pool?
Never going to scrap it. I
No?
think the
Okay.
$1 pools is here for the long term. It's a necessary thing in the future as we go into other countries. Um, yeah. So, but I am putting a lot of energy right now. There's only one of me, right? So where's my attention going, right? Well, for a time there, I went to the $1 pool because I wanted to kind of kick it off and I wanted to have it, go somewhere. Um, but technically, right now, the community needs us to put our attention on the $10. So that's where my attention is. And I need to put a great deal of focus there and create that fast growth in the $10 pool right now.
Okay.
So the
Yeah.
beautiful thing about this is that none of you would scrap it either, because as you go from pool to pool to pool, you're actually taking the same four referrals, right? So imagine if you had the same four referrals and they're paying you for each pool every day, right? So
Mm.
you're not getting $1,000 every day. You're getting $1,111 per referral every day, right?
Yeah.
And that will certainly add up, right?
Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you.
All right, super. Okay, we're about at the time I'd like to kind of call it a day. Is there any other questions? We've been going now since 9:30 till now. It's about almost 10:30 now. So don't like the videos to be too long on YouTube. No one will watch it if it's too long, right? But hey, this is a very technical one, good one for people to watch to pick up on some technicalities that are important for people to know. Now they're being a part of this. Okay, fantastic. Well, appreciate that, Karen Stoyles. I appreciate your super positive comments. All right. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. So I like everybody to unmute and then we can just say bye for now and then I'll stop the recording.
That was a great meeting. Thank you.
Bye for now.
Yeah, good meeting.
All right.
Bye
Thanks.
for now.
We'll see you
Bye.
later.
Bye.